Hurry up.
I want party mug.
Oh, I want a party mug. Let's go for a little close chill in for everybody. Ooh, hello viewers.
How you doing, boys?
Oh. All right, now Rymos, are you still in the chat? I'd just like to do a quick call out. Because if you are, I'll do a brief summary just for you, babe. Just for you. Just because you're here.
Ryan Mouse. Is he? We call him the Mouse Boss.
Yes.
Oh,
the
reason that you lost.
But if not, I can dump into the mild summary of where we are at the story. Actually, do you kids on the panel want a brief summary, or you kind of know where we are at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm dead.
Tricker's dead.
All right.
I'm dead.
So you guys had ventured into the caverns of Bemo Village in search of the Red Wizard, who had plagued the western villages. You, before entering the actual caves, you stumbled on a strange man of the name of Deska, an Earth Gensai sorcerer that decided to come along with you guys. And upon entering one branch of the dungeon, you realized this is very based on a lot of the legends and laws that he had been following. So you guys decided to tag along and help with him, leading through a whole bunch of traps and puzzles where you guys kind of solved up to the point where the two teams met up with each other again, not knowing they were both fighting each other, seeing each other as undead zombies against each other, and started attacking each other until, thank God, eventually you guys realized each other was the right side. Upon solving that kind of puzzle, the wall opened up, revealing a room right next to Deska. Deska seemed hypnotized by something, immediately went into the room. Oz, you're about the only character that actually got to see this firsthand. Mm-hmm. You actually saw him reach out for a dagger. Soon as the dagger was in his grasp, he seemed to swirl out of existence.
That son of a bitch!
So on the floor, we have unconscious but okay Preston, but we have a currently dying Trickery on the ground. And Trickery, would you like to roll me a death saving throw first up?
Oh,
just
shit.
Just to start us
We're
off.
back in the game, boys.
Oh, that's a 5.
Oh, that is. So, would you like to mark 1 on the death side of the death savings? All right.
No. Oh no.
Before anyone has time to do anything, you guys hear the ground around you, the walls start to shake with a big rumbling noise itself. All of a sudden, just up behind old Arthur, pops a huge wall.
Oh shit.
Also, on the other side of you guys, I haven't got enough Lego, so that's hopefully just enough. Another wall seems to sprout out of the floor, locking you guys into where you are in the cavern.
Right.
Even just as you guys kind of react as the walls coming up, they start to slowly move inwards towards you guys.
Uh-oh. Fuck off.
Are they continuous, Nato, or are they just...
Yeah, they're very slow moving, but they are definitely Star Wars A New Hope trash compactor coming at you.
No,
right
no.
now.
Okay.
Shut it down. Shut it all down.
Well, then... I run over... Where am I, Nato?
You are right here in the middle, Mr. Big Boy.
Where's my boy? Where's the young one? Where's Arthur?
Arthur's just behind here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, everybody on the battlefield. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm guessing you're playing Arthur though, Nato. You're.
Yeah, I'll kind of roleplay Arthur for you. I usually will roleplay both. I cannot remember his name, but I do remember Zane and. I also,
the other boy band member that I hated.
I also hit the TV remote, so let me kill all that off.
My notes.
Well, you were with Zane. We were with the other one. Can't remember the other one.
I do have all the notes.
Did Zane end up hitting you? Like, actually landing a hit on you?
Yep. He got me in the back with one of his arrows.
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Oh, Terra. Sorry, Terra.
Terra.
Yeah,
Okay.
Terra, the monk dragonborn with you guys.
Where's Terra?
Terra is just here as well. He's
I killed him.
he's standing next to
I killed him.
Oh, that's right. You did too. He was up here. Both of you guys are knocked down up there. I remember now. Yeah.
I killed him.
He is both stable as well, just like Preston. So now you have an unconscious Preston and Terra and a dying.
I'm
Trickery?
sleeping, aren't I?
Yeah, you were asleep.
Can I quickly run over to Trickery? Wait, do I see him? I do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use Spare the Dying.
All right,
So
cool.
he doesn't have to keep rolling death saving throws.
Beautiful. All right,
Yeah.
so you cast Spare of the Dying on him, Trickery. You are no longer dying, but you are still unconscious.
Yeah.
Now, the walls seem to start moving a lot faster. All of a sudden, like, Arthur's up against the wall and being pushed into it.
Okay, well, I yelled to him to get here, like, get beside me now.
All right, so Arthur's, he's a lot faster than the wall, so he's kind of running into you guys.
Cool. I go for... Oh, shit. I want to pick up... Oh, fuck. So this is a problem. Where's Preston? Is he next to the wall there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
just
I'm
there.
sleeping!
Alright, I run over to grab Preston, and I chuck him on my shoulder.
All right, so you
Oh.
grab and pick up Preston. Let's see.
You're so sweet, Dad.
See if I can
Uh,
balance
I-
that. Oh, I can. Look at that.
Oh, that's good.
Realistic.
Nice work, NATO.
I know.
Oh, wow.
I think I should get a big high five for that. Oh, there we go.
You get one.
All right, all of you get one experience point for that.
Oh my god, if only we measured our campaign through experience and not mastering.
Let me see. Who else is out on the floor? Is it so we've got Trickery and Terra, yeah?
So you've pretty much done that. Bish, what are you doing?
I'll probably go to Trickery and like. Oh, so he's up now, isn't he?
No, he's still
Trickery,
I'm still
Trickery's
unconscious.
just not dying.
Oh, okay, you're unconscious. Okay, I guess I'll grab him by the collar, but I don't know which way we've got to go. If the walls are closing in on us.
There's only literally the room or the hall that
Oh,
you
so
guys
the,
are.
so the room's open.
Yeah, the room is still open.
Hey, NATO.
Yep.
Before we continue, last week where we left off, you actually had so Bish actually dragged Trickery away from me.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
did.
if anything, Trickery should be where Bish is.
All right. Up
Yeah.
there we go. Oh, she did too. Sorry. Yes, I
Yeah.
do remember that.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you got Trickery with you, Bish. What are you doing?
I'm gonna drag us to the.
All right, you're gonna start dragging him into there. Daz, you've acted. You're all dead. And yeah, Zane's literally just running to the room to get in himself.
Can I kick him before he gets in?
Yeah.
Trip him.
What?
Fucking Zane, trip him.
He didn't even go for Terra. Trip him.
That son of a bitch.
All right, yeah, you literally lean out your leg, and he kind of trips and stumbles into the room.
If I was awake, I would have enjoyed that.
Shame.
All right,
Alright,
now you have a Zane. Arthur's pretty much with you. Daz, what are you doing now?
Alright, so everybody's plan is to like drag him in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's only one more guy on the floor. Who is it again?
Terra.
That is
Yeah.
Terra.
Oh, isn't he the big dragonborn?
Yeah, I know. You're about the only one I'll probably have to roll a strength roll because.
Alright, let's try and give that big boy a drag.
All right, yeah, give me a strength roll. It's not gonna be that hard.
Natural 20.
Dad picks him up and
Oh.
throws him.
Wait, is that a strength check or?
Yeah, strength check.
That's a 19.
Oh,
You
damn.
haven't-
Yeah, you
Not bad.
you even make it in before Bish gets in. So you're just like
Aw.
you're just like one-handed, like just dragging him through the ground. All right, and you go to get into the room as well. Are you getting in the room, Oz? I don't want to push
Yeah,
you. Okay?
we're all going.
All right, you guys
I
are
bring
all-
the boy with me as well. I'll grab him by the hand and bring him with me.
All right. So the walls, yes, have started closing in, and they literally stop where the walls of the room start.
Oh.
As you look back into the hallway, more of the mist has like appeared there, but now is slowly fading away, and there are skeletons everywhere.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
So what
Like
is this?
skeletons or bones?
Yeah,
Like,
sorry, but more. Yeah, not
Bones.
not trying to spook you. No, there's more bones.
Yeah, bones.
Oh, thanks for the follow, damn it, Barry.
Wait, where's the bones, Nato?
So
They're,
corpses?
they're just corpses. As you look around, you notice mining tools. You notice just
Oh.
like normal outfits and like just common villager kind of a tier on like left over on a lot of the bodies. Even as you look at your feet, there's a whole bunch of dead bodies, like a whole bunch of
Wow.
bones as well.
Wow. So obviously people have been trapped there.
Everyone roll me an intelligence roll or a wisdom roll, whatever one's higher for you.
Full sleep. So should I bother?
Whoever's up.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in Naptown together, baby.
Oh. Is it Naptown or Heaven?
Oh,
Oh.
behave.
did you say intelligence or wisdom?
Yeah, either one.
Oh, wisdom.
I'll take wisdom.
Okay. Is are you
And it's still 12, so.
okay?
10.
Okay, Daz.
6.
Okay, yeah, you. Unless you the player kind of put some pieces together, you guys don't really, and you just guys are just kind of freaked out. There's a whole bunch of bones and what appears to be a bunch of the villagers as well. They look like very aged, so it doesn't look like they've been killed recently.
Okay.
That's a fuck ton of bones.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. There's
What else?
easily probably about 20-ish kind of. You could kind of piece together. Maybe there's about 20-ish bodies
Yeah.
around.
Is there anything else in this room? Like,
Roll. Do you want to have a look around, or you just want to? Do you want to investigate the room?
I guess I want to investigate the room to kind of see.
So-
what
so
kind
what
of
do-
room this is.
Yeah. Like, how do you want to investigate? Do you just want to just look at it around? Do you want to feel around? Do you want to start touching things?
Well,
Well-
Do I?
I think I'm just gonna more investigate like the walls, maybe kick the bones around a bit, just kind of get a feel of maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say gas chamber, but Yeah.
Jesus.
never mind.
What did you get?
Like, oh, hang on, let me add like perception. Oh, good, I got 7.
You just start kicking around bones, and you start like just having a little bit too much fun. Like, not too much that you're like being like, you know, criminally like psychotic, but you're just like
Knocking jawbones off
Yeah.
skulls.
yeah, and like giggling to yourself, but not like too giggling to yourself, but in a way that Bish would be giggling to herself, like just like a.
God.
I'm gonna lay Preston down gently on the floor.
Oh.
I'm gonna
He's got to feel around.
I'm gonna look over at Trickery, and just oh no, oh the horror! I'm gonna loot his body.
He's not dead.
I don't care.
All right. Bish and Daz, you see Oz start rummaging through Trickery's just like bags and like armor and stuff like that.
I can still hear his whispers in the wind.
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. I'm doing this for the greater good.
The
I
greater
haven't
good.
fucking even got that much.
Okay. I want his gloves.
You want his gloves?
I want the gloves.
Okay, well that
You
you
don't
don't
even
have.
know what they do.
Hang on. Are
Yeah.
you suggesting in a moment where walls cave in, we almost kill each other, and we've all dragged these unconscious bodies into a room? Your
Yes.
first thought is, I'm going to loot Trickery.
Yes. I want
I
the
think you
gloves.
underestimate the relationship that they have.
Yes, exactly.
Clearly.
Do you know? Do you
Even
know us?
Even I partially bonded with Trickery. Okay.
Do you
Um,
even know?
So Oz,
Yeah.
how does Oz know about the gloves?
What do you mean? We knew about those. Wasn't there a thing back at
No.
the
No,
Paradise where we
there's
set it
been
all up?
the Trickery has been completely secretive about the gloves and the strength that they've.
Oh,
given
okay, well
to
then
him.
okay, all right, fair enough. I still loot his bag. I still want whatever he's got.
Well, yeah. What do you got on you? Trickery.
Like equipped or in my bag?
Are you going through his bag? And
I'm
yeah,
going through it.
Daz, is Daz all right with this? What's happening right now?
Um,
Especially after the current scenario, that like maybe in a more joking scenario, even Bish might be a bit like,
Yeah, I'm not good with it.
yeah. So yeah, what are you two guys doing right now then?
well, mate, isn't there something else we could be doing? You could be doing right now instead of rifling through his shit.
Do you
What
want
are you
this?
looking for, Oz?
If anything, the reason I wanted to do it was just in case we needed this to get everybody out. That's all I was thinking.
I bet you were.
Yeah. All right.
Go roll it.
Honestly, I thought that I already knew about the gloves because it wasn't there was a situation where he reached over to grab he showed me those gloves, the
No,
coconut from the tree.
No,
I just
yeah,
pushed,
He had
I pushed the tree
strength.
down.
Yeah, he had strength, but no one understood why he had it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I thought I knew. Sorry.
No,
all
yeah.
right.
There's no reference of why it's the gloves there, because yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I thought I
Preston's
actually knew as
probably
well.
the only person that has an idea because I showed it to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Preston's
okay.
about the only one that does know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought I knew.
But I'm sleeping.
All right. Let's
Speaking
let's retrocon all that then. Yeah.
I
Okay,
would like
yeah.
to roll for snoring.
No, you're not asleep. You're unconscious.
Can I like
I would like
shake
to roll
Preston?
for defecating myself.
All right.
All right, then.
Come on, I've been
All right,
trying to
fair
figure out-
enough. Let's retcon. Sorry.
All right.
I
Everybody
honestly
chill.
thought that I knew.
Daz, you want to try and shake Preston?
Yeah, I want to shake Preston awake. I need his brains.
All right.
Not again.
Preston, just give me just a wisdom roll, just to make sure.
What?
Give me a wisdom.
I'm
yeah,
sleeping.
yeah, give me a wisdom saving. Yeah, but it's a sleep spell that's on you. Just to make sure.
Oh, to see if I wake up from. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sitting there. I'm like, what?
No, yeah,
Alright.
just
So saving throw, right?
Yeah, yeah.
See if I wake up. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm using. I just made Preston on D&D Beyond, so I'm going through it.
Ooh.
On D&D.
D&D Beyond. Ooh, Daddy likes. That's a 21.
Oh yeah, you're definitely you're like you're woken up and you're actually kind of like aware. You
Hashtag woke.
you haven't got any of that grogginess of like just waking up. You're actually just like boom. You felt like you've had like the best sleep ever, and now your mind is like pumping on all gears right
I
now.
wake up and I'm like, oh, that was great. What? Where? So, and do I see?
Yeah, there's you are lying on a bunch of bones. That you are currently in a room that you have no idea how you got in. Everyone's standing around you. You see a terror and a trickery still unconscious on the ground.
Right. So the first thing I do is wake up and I put my hands on the floor and I feel like the bones there.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah! Ah! And then I look up and I see just everybody's kind of calm but not calm. Like they're not like freaking out. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
no one's
okay.
really freaking out.
Yeah, and then I look over at so I see Oz looting.
No, I'm not looting him.
You know, looting him?
He gave
No.
up on that.
Well, it's not even that. It got retcon because I thought that I knew about those gloves.
No.
Oh, okay, you want the gloves? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just what happened? So what happened, Presto, is after you dropped and everyone else dropped and we all figured out we were all fucking zombies and shit, the wall started caving in and we thought, right, isn't that a good idea to start like dragging us all inside this little room? And then these fucking bones came out of bloody nowhere.
Did they?
It's like
Well, no,
30 seconds.
they were technically always there. They were just an illusion spell cast above them, so you didn't know that they were there. So you guys were walking across all the because there are a bunch of like just crumbled bones where you guys were fighting on top of them and falling on top of them.
So there's bones everywhere, yeah?
Yep.
So you're saying this room is quite humorous.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're now on -2 viewers, so after that.
Okay.
Can you just like subtract inspiration from him or something?
Oh, I was gonna give you probably advantage on like an intelligence save or something like that, but now that's all gone.
But now
Oh no, the floor's moving, everyone.
Worth it. Okay, so and I'm like, how? What
Hey,
happened? What happened to what happened to the other guy? That was with us. Sorry, I'm still a bit groggy.
Yeah. What? I don't know what happened to his other guy.
Yeah, that's right. Where'd this guy go? He just disappeared, didn't he? Because I was asleep during that situation. Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
roll deception for me, Oz?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Deception?
Oz, not Daz.
Oh, sorry.
Deception.
Deception. 19.
All right, cool. Yeah,
I'm deceived.
yeah, Oz looks like he's telling the truth that he had no idea what happened to the Deska.
He's a tricky motherfucker, this barbarian.
I was gonna do the thing again where I go, oh no, trickery, no, and then just move him, just like kind of shove him out of the way, so I can see if I can find anything like against the walls or on the floor or something, an exit out of here or something.
Yeah, can I do an investigation as well? Just to
Yeah,
I figured, like-
so what are you guys investigating?
I'm just trying to find an exit.
All right. Yeah, give me a roll, both of you, for an ad investigation.
wonderful.
How do we stop trickery from being unconscious? Can we just like slap him about?
Just teabag him. He
Uh,
has
you
the
have
magic number's 3.
You either have to heal him with some healing magic, or if you guys got potions.
I got a 24 to investigation.
There you go. I got 17. Yeah.
You pull around, you investigate around, and you see claw marks on the walls where it looks like something has been trying to get out of here. They look very human-ish or humanoid claw marks and stuff like that. You can definitely probably gather, especially with a roll like that, it's probably all the bones that are around you. People have just been locked in here until literally they died of starvation or dehydration or...
But there's no indication that there's any way to get out from this room.
You can see scratch marks at every corner and crevice and stuff. Like they've had a long time to sit in here and try and claw their way out.
So obviously, okay. So Preston's just like it looks like I don't think there's a way to get out of here. It looks like whoever was trapped in here and eventually perished. They tried real hard to get out of here. You can see all the claw marks on the.
All right, while he's doing this, I grab one of the bones off the floor, NATO,
Yeah.
and I throw it in between the two walls. I want to see if these walls kind of like clasp.
You throw it out there and nothing seems to happen.
The walls have stopped there, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So nothing happens, NATO?
No.
I think we might need to test. We might need to test this a little with something a little bigger. I pick up trickery.
Okay.
Oh, come on, you got
I'm not
fucking
gonna do it.
boy
I'm not gonna
band.
do it. I'm joking.
Okay, wait. Are there any bodies like
Yeah, boy band, kill him.
Are there any
Do it.
bodies here that are sizable? Like, or they all just like really decomposed? Are there any that are like mainly intact?
Yeah, there's a few that, especially in the room you're in. In the room out in the hallway, they're mostly all crumbled and stuff like that. Mostly, especially through your role, you can kind of gather it was you guys that were stepping and stamping across them before the illusion spell kind of wore off. But most of the ones inside here are mostly intact, and they've kind of just died where they were.
Can I grab one of the bodies, NATO, and throw that into the hallway?
You try and pick up like a rib cage, and like it just kind of falls to pieces.
Okay.
And you kind of throw that out there, and nothing seems to happen.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to actually step out into that hallway. I got a feeling that whatever is living might get crushed, and whatever's dead won't.
Can I roll an investigation check as well?
What do you want to investigate?
I want to get a closer look at these at the walls.
The moving walls or the walls inside the room you're in?
The walls that were in the room that we're in.
Okay.
I just want to like really like get my hands all over that shit.
watch out.
You can press and roll a 24, so I don't.
Oh
I don't know.
shit!
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't know
Yeah,
what more
there's
I
the
could-
claw marks on the wall.
Yeah,
My investigation is as good as my arcana. Nice.
There's nothing really more in this room you could kind of gather without like
All right.
literally starting to put your hands places and spend
In
the
that
next
case,
Hello.
4 years pressing buttons and walls and stuff. There's no actual buttons. I'm just
can I like investigate the like the closing walls?
Okay, you step out into the hallway.
Here we go. Oh, I'm dead. Sorry, guys.
I'll miss you.
The walls either side of you rumble for a sec
Get back in here.
and then stop.
Oh.
Can I put my hands on them?
Okay, which wall do you want to put your hand on first?
The one on my left. The thinner one, yeah.
The thinner one? Okay.
Yeah.
You go and yeah, it seems like a very solid wall. It is very carved. So like, especially with your kind of knowledge of like wood and metalwork and stonework and all that, it's definitely handmade, this wall. But apart from that, yeah, there's nothing. There's a few claw marks on here, but nowhere near as much as in the room with you guys.
Who was it that was is it Zane? Zane's up, yeah?
Zane is actually kind of like sitting in the corner, kind of like just a bit like shaken.
I look back at him and I tell him, "You go help him. Get up,
What do you want me to do?
get up and go help him
Do what?
now. Don't ask questions.
He
Get up
just
and go help him."
he just kind of walks out there and he's just like, oh,
Oh,
there-
he knocked out the back straight back. All right.
and he just kind of comes up to you, Dazzer, and he's just like, I don't know what's wrong with everybody at the moment.
Preston's gonna step out as well.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong.
As you step out, Preston,
Oh.
the walls shake again.
Well, they should.
And they
Um,
seem to move in just the tiniest little bit as you do.
And then they stop, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Preston just looks at that for a second. Do you think maybe there's like a weight sensor on the floor, so if a certain amount of people are in an area, it's gonna trigger the trap? I mean, it wouldn't be too far out of the realm of possibility. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen a pressure plate on the floor. Is there any way that we can maybe rewind the mechanisms? Oh, rewind? Oh. Is this? Oh, I'm not sure if you'd do that from here. I mean, we can have a look. We'll have a look around. Bit of a squidgy didge. And there's no way to, like, if we push against these, they won't budge. The mechanisms are locked in place, I assume. To be honest, I haven't tried, but I mean, it couldn't hurt to try, maybe. But I think what we have to do is limit the amount of people that are out here, because if there's too many people here, it might just trigger the trap and then start going on again. Wait, Presto, are you able to like look for magic? You know, sense magic and oh yeah, mate. Yeah, I have a detect magic spell, but I haven't prepared it for the day, so I can cast as a ritual, but it's gonna take about 10 minutes to. Well, I reckon we got 10 minutes. All right, Smago.
Zane kind of walks up to you two, because you two are together as well, and he's kind of just leans over to you two. He's like, he kind of opens his coat a bit, and he has this like.
I'm not willing to buy some of that yet, mate.
No, he has a flask in there with like a red swirl in it, and he's like, I have one potion, but two guys are down, and the other guys already want to kill me. So if I give it to Terra, which is my friend, I don't know what they're gonna do to me. Can I just give it to you guys and you decide, so I don't have to deal with this? I don't like those other ones. I don't know why all of a sudden they hate me.
It might be the arrows in the back, but just quietly. Oh, sorry, I'm dead.
Preston puts his hand on his shoulder and he just says, I know they can be a little bit rough around the edges, but they're deep down they're good people. I'm
just in here to save my friends and people.
Oh,
wait. Shut up.
Well,
I'm not like Preston believes it, so he's not lying. Well, Preston will just nod and I'll take the flask.
All right. Yeah, so you have just a normal standard health potion right now.
I look over to Daz and I just said, I haven't sustained any damage, and if anything, I still have residual energy from my arcane ward active, which means I have like 12 temporary HP as well. Whatever that means. No, that was like I'm trying to.
Yeah.
So I have no need for this potion. So who I mean, we're stronger as a unit, so we need to heal whoever needs it the most. I think we need to wake Trickery up. I think I think so too, mate. His arcane insight his arcane knowledge comes from a different place than mine. I think he can offer a really unique perspective.
I walk up behind Preston.
Okay.
And this is while I'm rambling. I'm like, oh yeah.
Soon as you walk out into the hallway, the walls rumble again and shrink in just a little tiny bit more too.
Whoa! And I look back and I'm like, Oz, whoa!
What are you talking about?
We think that the floor is pressure sensitive, and that the more people that are on here, it's going to trigger the trap, and the walls are going to close in.
I jump.
Really careful. No.
As he jumps up, the walls seem to go out just a bit. And then as he lands again, they come back in again.
Well, you're right.
Okay. Preston's
I jump again, NATO.
Yeah, same thing kind of happens again. The walls rumble, they go out, and they go in. Like, nearly like they're breathing.
You got some brains. You got some serious brains. I like you. I walk back into the room.
Okay.
Do the walls go out again after he leaves?
Yeah, they just go out the tiniest little bit. I can't be stuff doing it on the map. You can just imagine.
Okay.
Bitch runs out, put her foot on again.
All right, so like, I did that. The reason I did that was
left foot in, you put your left foot out.
the reason I wanted to see it was just in case, like, your
Preston had a heart attack yet?
No. I wanted to see
Wanted
if
to
what
kill
you were thinking
Preston.
was true. I wanted to actually see if what you were thinking was a mechanism that was actually saying that there was weight. So,
Yeah. The only problem with this current scenario is if the floor is pressure sensitive, and the more people that come on, it's going to trigger it and close in. The problem is if we all leave and get off the sensor, it's only going to go out a certain point. Like, there's not enough for it to completely go away. So we need.
Is the wall hollow behind?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
that's I was actually going to come back with my warhammer and try and
All right.
smack one of the walls.
Yeah, as soon as you walk back out, obviously, same kind of thing happens. The walls kind of shrink in the tiniest little bit. And you give it this huge smack, and it just...
I want to go for the bigger wall, NATO.
They're the same. They're exactly the same, all right?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, Daz, you kind of know the kind of sound, and as he hits it, you know it's definitely solid, a fair chunk behind it.
Oh,
What do you
okay, so it's alright.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry I
something.
didn't have enough black Lego for you guys, alright?
I'm
Jesus.
just checking. We're trying to find an escape.
No, I know.
I look at Dazza because obviously, you know, home reno and everything.
Mate.
What do you think?
That is dense. There's nothing but just solid brickwork back there.
You think they got some good support beams in this, or
Yeah, definitely using some steel girders.
Hey,
Mesh
Trickery.
plan and everything.
Trickery. Do you have long hair?
He's asleep. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I do.
Alright, I proceed to start plaiting his hair since I'm hanging out with him and I'm not doing anything.
Aww.
yeah. I've got
Um,
a undercut thing going on.
give me a dexterity check.
To see how well you can do
Yeah,
it.
I want to see how well you braid his hair.
Definitely a sleight of hand.
Not for braid.
Because I want to see how dexterous you are in armor trying to plait hair.
18?
Oh yeah, you're doing a bang up job. Many years training.
I've got
with-
cornrows now.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Imagine
it's a
he's
French
like
blade.
passed out and I'm just like, you know, like, because this is like army situation. So man's down, I'm hanging out with him, but I'm also like, I'm bored, so I'm plaiting his
Yeah.
hair.
Preston's gonna walk back into the other room.
As soon as you
Ooh,
do,
good
obviously the
point.
walls kind of go back out a bit.
Man, I am gonna so draw this moment.
What the plaiting hair?
Yeah.
So Preston's gonna go up to like Bish and Trickery, and I think we should try to wake Trickery up.
Hang on, I'm almost done.
Oh, okay. Well, when you're done, do you want to wake him up? I want to start preparing this ritual to see if there's any kind of magical stuff here.
Where'd you get the potion from?
Can I just chime in and say, yeah, from me?
Oh,
Wait, what are
okay.
you guys what are you talking about?
No, I have.
What do you
this
got?
Potion.
What potion?
It's a healing potion.
And where'd you get it from?
I found it.
Inside check.
I got all the snapshot.
No, look, I'm gonna
Oh.
I'm gonna DM this. Why would you think Preston of all people would lie to you? Why would Oz think Preston would lie to you? Is my
The way
question.
he says it, though.
Because he's okay. To be fair, the way that I acted that, I was like,
Okay.
I found it, so it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Why?
All right.
Why
If,
didn't you
if you say it like
beforehand?
that, you won't even need it.
Look, I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to roll deception because Preston's such a terrible liar that
Yeah.
it's so obvious.
Yeah.
I found it.
Where?
Your mum's house.
And Preston's just looking at it, and he's like trying to come up with something, but he can't. He's I
Alright, what do
it, mate. It was
What
me.
What are you gonna do with it?
I was gonna see who needed it, and then we're gonna, you know,
Who knew?
who looks worse for wear. They're both 0.
Yeah, they're both unconscious, so.
What kind of question is this, Preston? We'll give it to trickery. Come on.
But is trick okay?
Well, actually, no. Technically, they're both unconscious, but like, Terra has already been through one battle before you guys even got there, so he's like still all bloodied and bleeding and stuff like that. And then on top of that,
Worse
now,
for wear, wouldn't he?
yeah, he probably does look worse, a lot worse than Trickery, but yeah.
Trickery has an arrow in his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but trickery.
Okay.
But hold on, wait. Didn't didn't you?
And it's still at plat, by the way.
Yeah, but isn't Daz? Didn't you?
Yeah, he healed his mortal wound, but that was about it.
Okay. I think logically, I think we should give this to Trickery so that he can help us in this situation.
Yeah, all right.
I look over to Bish. Are you done? Can I?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay. And he goes, and I pour it into Trickery's mouth.
Alright, it is Trickery. Can you roll 2d4 and then +2 on top of that?
2d4.
While he's doing that, I just reach over and like lean over to Bish and go, "Geez, that was a bit of sus, wasn't it?"
Tell me about it.
Jeez. Oh.
3 + 2, did you say?
Yep.
Okay, so 5.
Alright, cool. You have 5 health now.
Oh, fine. Ooh.
But you are suddenly just like... this is like the worst hangover you've kind of like feeling you've like woken up from. It's just like everything hurts, you feel ill.
Oh, no.
Ah, zombie!
I got a headache.
Yeah,
what
and
the
now-
hell is in my back? God damn it.
Oh yeah, there's still an arrow in your back. You also, your head feels a bit tight for some
I
reason.
feel like the arrow wouldn't be there, like, because if he's laying down, I'm assuming we would have done
I
something.
propped him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
and-
go pull the arrow out?
If
yeah,
you pull
alright.
the arrow, blood will come out.
Yeah.
Oh, let me do it.
Isn't that the
Move.
rule? You don't.
I ripped the arrow out of his back.
Oh god.
I need you to roll a d4.
Okay.
Trickery.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
What'd you do?
1d4. Oh, fuck no.
Is that a 4?
It was a 4.
All right, you lose 4 health as the arrow gets ripped out of your back.
Preston's gonna really quickly like rip, like find some cloth, and I'm gonna try and just bandage him up a little bit to kind of stop the bleeding or something.
All right,
God.
as this sudden shock of pain hits you, Trickery,
Yeah.
your mind all of a sudden starts to become less murky, and
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Sorry.
you hear a woman's voice. It's like a
It's Preston.
It definitely isn't. You can't reckon, like the voice seems familiar to you, but you can't place it anywhere. And all of a sudden you hear a scream, but it doesn't sound like it doesn't feel to you like it's the same time these things are happening. And then all of a sudden you are in your own body and you're looking down and you have like a young child in your hands and you're running. And then next moment you see the Shadow Broker, and he has the same face that you kind of remember in your hands is now like a lot taller, but is like standing next to this huge throne that the Shadow Broker stands in. and he's got his palm on this child's head. And you just have this feeling of you need to do everything you can to stop what's about to happen. And then all of a sudden you're back into reality again.
I don't think there's gravity.
God damn it!
And instantly it seems unfamiliar to you yet again for some reason. But those memories are still there for some reason.
And Preston's on the back with the bandage trying to like wrap him up and stop the bleeding and stuff.
Preston.
How is your medicine?
What the-
Like, are you pretty proficient in medicine?
Yeah, it's one of my train skills.
All right, yeah, he's actually doing a pretty good job as well.
It's
Thank
my fourth best skill.
I'm gonna cast. No, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna just pull out my greater healing potion and drink it.
All right. As you pull it out and take a sip from it, you also hear the words "Dad," and then it just cuts off. And that's all you
And then
hear.
Preston's like, ah!
You all just jump back just a little bit.
He jumped so suddenly. I was bandaging.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, and then nearly as fast as it comes, it goes. It's still in your memory, but it doesn't seem like yours.
What did we drink last night?
Are you okay, Trickery? I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I keep drinking the greater healing potion.
Greater healing. Oh shit! I put the fucking potion book away. It is...
That's okay,
4d4
buddy. We're gonna
plus
stop the bleeding and
4.
get you patched up real nice.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
3. I need a 4th one.
I picture Preston right now like Butters from Stick of Truth, where he's like, "There you go, buddy," and he rubs his back.
Ooh, 2, 4. Missing a dice. There it goes. 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 4. Ooh, sweet 12.
Silver top taxi. Away.
All right. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Daz, you're still out there with Zane. Zane's kind of like just hovering with you.
I'm gonna help Trickery up.
All right, you kind of pick him up. You get to your feet, Trickery, and yeah, it's a weird feeling in your mind now. You're just like, what the fuck was all that shit? Like you couldn't, like you, Trickery, in this moment couldn't give a fuck about like anything. But like for some reason, there's just a nag like on you. You don't know why.
It's called a braid.
There's just a nagging at your soul.
I go
some
scratch
reason.
my head and go, oh, what the hey, that looks nice.
I got half a piece of bread, by the way, Nate. I'm gonna give it to him to eat.
Who, Trickery?
Yeah, see if it helps him or anything.
Alright, yeah. All of a sudden, yeah, the big orc in front of you just kind of, like, not looking at you. He's, like, looking a different direction and kind of puts out his hand, and there's a piece of half-eaten bread in there.
Eat.
I take it off him and I look at it. What'd you do to it?
Just shut up and eat. I walk off.
Alright. You walk to, like, the 2 steps away to the other side of the room.
I go back out to the walls. I go back out to the walls with
Alright.
Daz and...
I'm gonna start eating.
Preston's just like, if you don't like the taste, I can change it for you. It's all
Oh my god! I got some butter and Vegemite in my bag.
Preston would.
Yeah, he will.
Totally would.
I got the marmalade, mommy.
Daz, what are you up to?
I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just looking at these walls.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Oz, mate, you want to give me a hand just pushing against these walls, see if that does anything?
Yep, sure.
Both of you push up against it, and it is literally like you're pushing up against like the cavern wall itself. It is
It's like pushing a wall.
It's like it's so solid. It's not. It doesn't even feel like it, if you didn't know, you wouldn't think it was even a movable wall. It's that.
All right. You know what? We've been doing this now for how long?
Yeah.
I think
That
we
was a
need
braid.
we need one other person. I call Bish.
Okay.
Bish, please. I need
I
your
summoned
help.
Bish to the stand.
Okay, I make-
please.
I make sure Trickery's fine and like he's stable. He's not like woozy or anything like that. And I
Yeah.
kind of walk over. I'm like,
Mhm.
what's up?
All right, we've done everything we can. We're obviously not the brightest bunch of the group. Go ahead. It obviously needs a lady's touch.
I can't braid it.
Not with that attitude.
She starts like getting a piece of the wall and just digging her fingernails in it, making it look like a braid.
Oh wait, so would have I walked out there and the walls would have moved again, or?
Are you walking out into the?
Oh, I guess I
she's with
would.
us now, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I would have seen what was happening anyway. I was sitting down braiding someone's hair, but at least walls are moving. I would have noticed.
All right. So yeah, the walls move just a bit.
Mm.
Do the walls move significantly when Oz walks out?
Not really.
Okay, so it isn't a weight.
It moves exactly the same amount no matter who goes in and
Who
out.
sends on it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a person by person kind of thing.
So
Fine,
I'm noticing these walls thing going on now.
Mhm.
So like, what's happening with these walls? Where'd they come from?
These were they started like actually no, I don't know exactly when they started. I just woke up not long ago.
Yeah.
But these walls were here the whole time apparently.
So, what's happening is every time one of us steps onto the floor here, the walls come in a little thinner.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, so can I have a look around the little room we're in for like switches and mechanisms?
If you start to look, Preston's going to be like, "Oh no, sorry, I already had a look and I really couldn't find anything apart from a bunch of scratches on the wall." So I'm guessing that a bunch of these
Trickery.
skeleton corpses. He just starts rambling about like the
It
situation.
actually is good information for you, Trickery, because you know, like, even if like a less knowledgeable person of like tricks and traps and secrets
Yeah.
and stuff like that, you can tell by how much Preston's like told you of how much claw marks he's kind of figured out that like they would have stumbled across something if there was something in this room to like activate accidentally.
I was more looking for what actually brought the walls out, because this might be a little bit metagaming, but because Deska went into the room, opened up, and then Deska picked up the dagger and then disappeared. So
Yeah,
I'm looking for what would have activated the walls.
Oh shit!
You can
Alright.
definitely kind of look up and like against this wall here, there is an inset like an engrave into the wall of like, and there was like just two little hooks kind of holding it off, and like that's where something was because you weren't there to actually see him grab the dagger, but something was there.
So now I actually feel like I got the intelligence of Oz right now.
So
All the investigation work.
I thought I would have seen that. If I
Yeah.
rolled-
Yeah.
I got a-
Sorry, yeah, it's same information. Look, metagaming, it's not that important. That's not the.
Yeah.
It's not the activation for the trap. Well, it's the
Preston just
activation.
says, "Oh, I don't know if that's really that important."
But yeah, yeah, metagaming, it's not the solution for this puzzle.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, DM.
Sorry,
Alright,
I don't want you guys sitting here for like 8 hours with a red herring right now, thinking it's that.
We're already there.
It's just he asked what would have activated, and that's he
Yeah.
can probably gather that would have activated it. It's not more information I would have given to you. It's just with his knowledge of traps, he can kind of see what the activation is, but he can definitely gauge that it's definitely not.
So
not
I can kind of see with the weighted floor.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Give me an intelligence roll. You're about the only character that might be able to just solve
Perception
this.
or investigation?
No, a pure intelligence roll.
Hey, Nato, is
Yep.
there blood on the walls?
Yeah, but it's very dry, and it looks like probably where people have just tried to kind of like claw their way out and have just
Not splatter though.
no.
17.
17. You do know, like, you could kind of gather, especially you, the way you guys have come through this all the way up to this point, it definitely has something to do with reflections and mirrors and doubles and all that kind of jippity jam.
Okay.
Monkey mirrors, baby.
How many of us are there? There's
You just know you've done everything in pairs everywhere.
yeah. All right. How many of us are there? There's all right. Daz is probably a little bit heavier than Arthur.
There's 7.5 technically now.
Yeah.
And as you're doing this, Preston is still kind of like mumbling about what's happening, and then the pressure and this. So, just setting background noise.
Okay. I don't want to walk onto the weighted floor. Can we? someone grab me some of the bones off the floor.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll grab
Yep.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get-
and
okay.
bring him into the room.
Which room?
Okay.
The room that I'm kind of resting in.
Oh, that's
The-
where the majority
where
of the
the bones
bones
are.
are in.
Oh, the majority of the bones are already in there. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're not on the weighted floor. I thought there was more on the weighted floor.
No,
That's-
no,
Um,
no.
I think I've got an idea.
Okay,
Oh.
can we break away some of the rock from the walls?
That's what I was thinking.
I'm trying to rebalance the
Oh,
weights.
but didn't I try and? But I tried to hammer the wall before and nothing happened.
Mm.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get much off the wall.
The rocks are pretty hard. Okay.
Let's
Hey,
just
hey,
say you were definitely on the right path, but just completely mixed up with what you were thinking.
Uh,
Hey,
Go
well,
on.
Dazza and Arthur swap.
All right.
So Daz walks in here.
Daz, come over here. Arthur, go away from me, please.
Get away from me, child. Be gone.
Doesn't seem to do that much.
Okay.
He's so tiny.
As I said, there is a shit ton more bones in this room here.
Okay, so what if we move...
Oh.
Okay,
The
Daz,
bones.
help us pick up some of these bones and we'll throw them onto the weighted floor, see what happens.
All right, no worries.
Wait,
If we
Start
trigger the
sweeping
whole
bones
trap,
through.
if we trigger the whole thing and it completes this task and closes completely, will it reset to original position? Like once it's completed its task, will it go away?
That's exactly.
Are
what
you
I was
asking me, or are you
gonna
just
say.
discussing?
No,
it?
no. This is Preston asking.
Okay. I was about to say I can't answer.
I don't know. I think we need to balance the weights between the two rooms, the two areas.
Oh, and Preston's just like thinking. He's like, oh. Okay. That's I say we try that before we try.
I mean,
the other way.
This is the temple of that smoke and mirrors guy. Where'd the smoke and mirrors guy go?
I grab Arthur with me and I tell everybody to get back into the room.
All right. So you got Arthur with you there.
Yeah, I just tell everybody back in the room. I think Trickery's got a good plan.
All right. So everyone else gets back in the room apart from you two.
For once, he's being smart, not a smart ass.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing happens.
Okay. So start shifting the bones onto the weighted floor.
Yeah. As you do that, the walls seem to come in just a little bit.
Preston's gonna help, but he's only gonna use Mage Hand because he doesn't want to touch him.
We're still kind of unbalanced. Throw the Dragonborn and Zane in there.
No. But if it closes on him, it'll kill them. We can't. It'll kill them if it closes on him.
Preston,
Oh.
shush.
I said
The
everybody.
walls
in
are
the room.
starting to come very smaller in.
No, I go into the room with everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bring everyone in. Bring everyone in.
Yeah, you did it.
Saved.
All right. As soon as you do that, they go back out again.
Okay.
Right.
What if we
Well,
just
hold on.
what
Nato,
if we
you
just
said
put all the bones into that room and we stand in this room and try to balance it that way?
We could try.
I
Because
grab
obviously I don't want to be in there when it closes.
Nato, I
As
grab
it's happening,
Tara.
like there's another Preston's going bone by bone with this Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Nato,
So,
I bring Tara.
Huh?
I bring Tara back into the room with
okay.
us too.
Okay. Yeah.
Nato, I want to try. You said something before. I want to try hitting the walls with I want to hit the wall where the sword was with my warhammer.
All right. As you go to swing with the hammer, all of a
Yep.
sudden it smacks into just a little bit offset of the thing, and all you guys hear is this super reverberation in your own heads.
Oh.
That's odd.
So wait, we just all watched him just smack the wall?
Yeah. And all
And
of a sudden
nothing-
it just was boo in your own heads.
Oh,
Jesus.
did I felt that too? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody did.
Wait, so you're telling me that that vibration wasn't a physical vibration; it was like a mental vibration?
Preston could kind of gather that, yeah.
God, I feel like I
What the
just put
hell
one
is
on with Dazza.
What?
I'll do it again.
Yeah, it does the exact same thing, but more intense this time. Everyone takes 1 point. Everyone takes 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Oh, what
Oh,
the blooming blazes.
Well, Hey, I had to try something, all right?
No, that yeah, no.
All right.
I think this doesn't feel like a physical vibration. It feels like it's directly in our minds.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
good vibration.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh. Okay.
Oz, can you explain what you are doing?
I don't know.
Then can you stop it?
No.
Have we shoveled all the bones to the other room yet?
Preston's still going one by one.
Did you, yeah, unless somebody's helping Preston's little tiny mage hand.
Oh, sorry. All right, I'll help him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, as the more and more bones you kind of compile in there, the smaller the walls kind of get in until they stop just off there. It looks like you could fit one person in there.
All right, let's sacrifice the.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Zane.
Oh shit.
We can't ask him to do that. This what are there any more bones? Like
Person.
No, there is no more bones now.
Hmm.
Preston's like there with a mage hand looking around, like trying to face.
Alright.
Can I
Can
Oh, no, go, sorry,
I
go.
want to start. I want to start taking off my my chainmail.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you can use your chainmail as the extra bit of weight.
This bloody works.
I throw it in there. It gets the tiniest bit smaller.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh.
All right. I grab out the bag of gold that Trickery gave me,
Okay.
and I kind of just do a thing where actually no, you know what? I throw it.
It doesn't.
What are you doing?
It
What are you
does-
on?
It doesn't.
Shut up.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, it's right there.
I find like a long stick and I try to like.
Oh, Preston's gonna help with the mage hand to try and help pick it up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything.
No, you gave it to me. Remember, you gave it to me because you didn't want
I know, but it's still gold.
it. Oh shit. Well, it was weighted. I don't understand why it wouldn't. Okay, so we've got one more. We've got room for one more body. Is what you're saying?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
This is like if somebody was like Spider-Man from Infinity War.
No,
Like,
no,
oh my
you-
god, you see that movie where like someone has to, they're like a team, and they got to survive, and they got to like sacrifice each other, but at the end you find that they don't actually have to sacrifice. Yeah.
No, you're a right cunt. All right.
Is there anything on the roof?
Huh?
Is there anything on the roof?
Absolutely nothing. Just a solid part of the roof.
All right. I just look at Zane and I tell him you're gonna have to say your goodbyes.
No.
Yeah. No.
He's like grabbing the wall. He's like, "Fuck no!
No,
I'm not
not
going
you.
out there." And
Not
he
you.
has his bow, and he's just like, "Fuck off!"
Not you.
Well, actually, to be fair, like the dragon board didn't shoot me in the back, so
It's not you.
yeah.
That we're
It's
throwing
me.
out there.
he's like shaking, and he's like lowers the bow.
It's unfortunately, and I kind of just look at Terra, and I just look back at Zane and shrug.
He even more like now it's more a courage thing, and now he's definitely pulled the bow string all the way back to his ear. He goes, "You're not going anywhere near Terra.
You're gonna have to calm down.
Terra's done a lot more than you will ever do in your life."
I don't
Preston,
understand.
Preston steps in between him, and he's just like, "No, nobody's throwing anybody in here. There's got to be another solution. We can figure something out."
Yeah, tell the orc to jump in there then.
No, why didn't you jump in there? I think everybody here wants you to anyway.
Yeah, let's
No. That's we don't.
Guys, I got an idea.
The matrix.
Presto,
Yes.
can you cast any spells right now? Do you still have any arcaneness in you?
Yeah, I've got a few spell
Good.
slots to use.
I've seen you use a levitating disc. Maybe we can mitigate some of the weight
Preston's
if
like-
we stand on the disc.
I haven't got it prepared, but it's a ritual, so it's gonna take me more time to.
That's all right, mate. We've got 10 minutes. Spargo!
Okay, so he goes in the corner and he starts preparing.
All right,
Do
yeah.
we also have our weapons pulled at the moment? Sorry, I guess it's me and Zane.
No, Zane's kind of like, soon as he realized you guys weren't going to throw Terror down, he's kind of lowered his bow.
They weren't.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Put my sword away.
Oh, you had your sword out?
Yeah, the second that he
Oh,
aimed
shit.
at him, I pulled my sword out.
Okay.
I'm ready to kill that motherfucker.
All right.
I'm just holding on to my wounds.
All right, so yeah, anything you guys want to do? Anything in the 10 minutes?
I grab
or
the bag back, Nato.
All right. As soon as you put your hand out, the walls move in just a tiny little bit.
That's okay. Can I still grab the bag?
Yeah.
I grab the bag back.
Whoa. He put his hand out, but he didn't put pressure on it, right?
Nope.
And the wall still
Oh!
moved.
Oh.
Well, this is new. Oh, there you go.
Preston stops for a second. It's not just a weight sensor. There's got to be some other. I want to. Okay, I'm gonna keep perform my ritual, but I'm gonna say, can somebody like check the frame, like where the archway of the going in there? Maybe there's some kind of something there that's detecting us going into that room that's triggering the trap.
So could I do like an arcane check or something?
Oh yeah, you could definitely do an Arcana check. Thank God.
No, I can't because I just rolled on that one.
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
You don't sense anything.
Man.
No, it looks good.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he feels, he not only has a quick look just to see if there's any physical non-magical way that he would be told, and then he also is feels around, uses a bit of God, what is it, bardic magic, and doesn't sense anything out of the ordinary.
Do you want me to have a go?
Yeah, have a right go, mate.
Sorry, was that Dazzle?
Preston's busy with these rituals. Sorry.
13.
You feel something's not right.
Something is not right.
No,
Something is quite wrong.
it's a mystery.
And so I sing my song. That's from Madeline, in case anyone's curious.
Oh.
All right. Well, I guess we need to sacrifice someone. I'll pull out my charlatan's die. All right. 1 to 3, it's the Dragon Ball. 3 to 6, it's.
Have I seen him use this dice
No.
before?
No, you actually haven't.
Okay, never mind. I know exactly what you're doing, you son of a bitch.
4 to 6, it's Zane. What do we say?
No.
Not a gambling.
No,
person.
nobody has to. Just wait till I'm done this. Just wait till I'm done this.
There's got to be another way through this. That doesn't involve
We
us killing
figured out
ourselves.
that it's not weight, so we don't have to sacrifice anybody.
Yeah, but it'll be fun.
Can I toss my shield in there too?
Nothing seems to happen.
Oh, fuck!
So it's only living. I'm guessing
It's like it
Of my
recognizes living.
intelligence of whatever intelligence I have, and I have an intelligence of 8.
Jeez.
But a
That-
natural ability to roll 20s whenever he feels like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what are you talking about? I haven't rolled 120 yet. I was gonna say though that it has to be living.
Yeah, it's almost like there's some kind of sensor that's detecting our, living presence.
I think.
Well, the bones aren't living, so.
Yeah, and that's why when I threw the bones, nothing was happening.
So maybe it's a mixture of the weight sensor and this sensor.
Well, when I put the gold in, it didn't move at all. But when I picked up the gold, and when I reached my hand out, it did move.
But when you put the chainmail in, it moved a little bit.
Maybe it could be a combination of the two.
Can I put my hand in there, slowly, to see if it
It moves
closes?
as soon as you put your hand in a little bit.
Hey, Nato, when I moved my hand out, though, did it move out again?
Yeah, like the
No.
tiniest of bits.
Fuck,
Can I
okay.
cast a minor illusion
Mhm.
of. I'm trying to think of something. Like a rock
Okay.
in the between the two walls.
Yeah, the walls move just a bit.
Oh,
Hmm.
so the illusion made the walls move.
Mm.
I transformed the rock into a dancing girl.
The walls completely close
Dancing
in on it, and then open back out to a normal the same kind of distance they were before it closed.
The walls are picking up magic, guys.
Wait, did it just crush your dancing girl?
Yeah, crush the dancing girl.
Oh shit!
Picking up magic.
Is my disc ready?
Yes, it is
Is
now.
it baked?
Hey guys, my Tens's floating disc is ready. and there's like this like you can kind of see it. It's like, you know, when there's heat, there's like that weird reverberation. It's like that kind of distortion in the air, but it's like a floating disc. It's like it like hovers above the ground.
Beautiful. What are you doing
So-
with the disc?
What are we doing with the disc?
I'll stand on it.
Who's standing on it?
I'll stand on it.
Okay. As soon as you stand on it, the walls outside close again and then open back out to the same kind of small distance they are.
What?
Wait,
Is
they
that-
closed completely?
Yeah.
That's what they did
that-
when I put my dancing girl in between them.
Is that? Do you think it was
Yeah,
the
I
magic
know.
that
Is
triggered
the
it,
disc
or
in
was...
the room with us? Why am I
Yeah.
pointing at my own screen? You can't see
Yeah.
that. So okay, so the disc's in with us, and then he got on the disc,
And it closed.
and the
so
wall
it's-
still moved.
So I don't think it was triggered by the magic itself. Maybe because when Daz got onto the disc, the difference in weight between the two rooms shifted.
Am I still
That's,
standing on it?
that's kind of what I was saying before.
Better
Like
than
we
you
should
ever did.
balance the weights between the two.
Yeah,
rooms.
yeah.
I am totally confused. Okay.
Don't tell me we needed half of us in, half of us out.
That's what
Yeah.
that's probably well no, hold on. Half of
No,
us were
that's-
in and half of us were out before.
No,
Not
the
not
difference-
identical.
The
No.
difference was Arthur's not a full.
And you haven't got Deska anymore, so you haven't got a perfect 8 balance anymore.
Fuck.
Oh, so what if we have 3 and 3, and then one person on the disc?
I would like to
Okay.
cast.
I would like to rage.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't want to rage.
Actually, no. You got the disc there. Might as well just use the disc.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Preston's using Mage Hand to slowly pick up the skeleton.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
All right,
clean up
they're slowly opening as you get more and more skeletons out of that room.
I want to stop when we get to a point where there's like half and half.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so there's like half in the room and half on the floor
Yeah.
outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
I
want
just want to. Is like the walls in the room that we're in. Is there like? Could I grip onto them to like climb at all?
Yeah, but the roof's like, I don't know, a good 10 feet above you. Like, it's not that high.
I
10
can
feet?
throw you up if you want.
But yeah, you can climb up if you want.
No, I just want to like just hang onto the wall so I'm off the ground, sort of thing.
Yep. The walls move for a bit, but then they kind of recalibrate and go back to where they should be. Where they were
Okay.
originally before you climbed off the wall.
I want to like walk into the room,
Mm-hmm.
into like the corridor thing,
The
and
hallway, yeah, the
I want to
hallway.
grab my shit back,
Yeah.
and I want to put them on,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stand there.
Okay. All of a sudden, the walls start closing in on you.
How quickly?
Pretty
Are they
quick.
stopping?
You will
Oh.
have time to jump out if you want to.
Oh fuck! Scurry.
All right, the walls close in, and then go back to.
Oh my god. Wait, so now they're just completely closing.
Mm.
Oh shit's hit the fan. I feel like this is the escape room episode.
Could I use? I mean, we've got dark vision anyway, but can I see like up above? You said 10 feet. 10 feet's pretty high. Oh, not really. I suppose it's about 4 meters.
Yeah.
Could I see like up in the top? Like, is there like any openings or anything like that?
Absolutely nothing.
Shit.
I hit the wall
Ah.
again with my warhammer.
Nothing. Oh, the alcove
No,
or
I
just
hit-
any part of the wall.
I hit this time, Nate. I'm gonna hit the right hand side of the room that we're in.
Oh, the room.
Yeah.
You hit
Not
the wall-
not the wall where the sword was. I'm
No,
gonna
yeah.
hit the right hand
Yeah,
side.
absolutely. You hit it, and it just sends reverberations down your warhammer into your hand, and you kind of feel.
Me on my own.
Yeah. Not the same kind of feeling. You just hit a solid fucking stone wall. So.
All right. I just want to let everybody know
Mm-hmm.
that I just hit the wall. If you didn't hear it.
Oh, are you tired?
No. But did anybody here feel woozy?
No.
No, mate.
I'm still kind of woozy.
Nada, I'm gonna tap, like give it a nice love tap where the sword was, that wall.
Same kind of reaction, but just not as intense to you guys.
So you all felt that?
Yep.
Okay. There is seriously something with this wall. There has to be.
I mean, I can spend another 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic if we want to do that.
Smart go.
Smogo!
All right, yeah, we'll fast forward. You cast Detect Magic. You see.
Hey guys, Detect Magic's ready.
A solid, like, there's nearly looks like a glass panel to you once you use Detect Magic that's sitting where the sword, the dagger would be, like just behind that kind of section. It looks like it should be a solid wall, but it also looks like a glass panel as well.
I wanna touch it.
You feel magic instantly coming off it.
Guys, I think the wall's magic.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys.
Also,
I saw everything.
you see extreme amount of magic coming off both of these kind of walls as well.
Every time I look over there, it's like blinding. I'm like, oh.
You feel and see like you can sense the same kind of magic that's like illusioning this glass panel is also like emanating off these.
But the wall feels solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do like an Arcana or something?
Yeah, I was about to
try
say.
and
Yeah, I
figure-
was about to make you roll an Arcana check.
Yeah. All right. Let me just. That's an 11.
It's enough. It's enough. With Detect Magic, you can put this together. Yeah, it was. I had it at a 10, so it was. You're fucking lucky.
I rolled a 5 on the die.
Well, I
God,
rolled that nat one before, so
you can kind of gather, especially being a wizard. You it's not your speciality, but you do know of illusion schools and stuff like that. They have the ability, especially after being around trickery as well. They have the ability to make things not feel real or make things feel real. So like when you guys were originally in these hallways, you didn't feel the bones, you didn't see the bones, you didn't even notice the bones, and then all of a sudden once that part of the spell kind of wore off, you could now see, feel, touch the bones. So
Okay.
there are a lot of
So-
a lot of things you've got, especially when you were versing them as zombies. They were the noises, the sounds, the things, everything was changed. So
Okay, so
you can
so I'm getting the impression that this room, this whole place is littered with illusion magic, and not just illusion of the eyes. It's tricking all the senses. So like this, it feels like there's this wall here, but it feels real and it looks real, but there's something really distinctly magical about it, and I just
Okay,
and
nerd,
I
what you're
just-
telling us is that it's all fake?
that's the impression I'm getting.
uh,
I kind of relay
You do
what I
know.
see-
You
like,
do
what-
know that before you go too far with this, just because it's fake doesn't mean it can't hurt you.
Oh shit. Okay.
But
Preston says-
you do
Preston
know
says
that. You do know that. But it also, depending how the mind perceives
the
it.
mind makes it real.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking right.
I get ya. Yeah. Okay, so it's still fucked.
So
But
okay,
yeah, so the only parts you do see magic off is the glass panel here and these two walls here. Everything else is
So-
real. You could kind of gather because you are detecting magic. Everything else is real.
okay.
Okay.
So here's that's the situation. But what do you think are our options? I mean, there's the option where we could try to break the glass or the potential, whatever this wall is. There's the potential that these two walls aren't real. But if we,
where is this glass exactly? Can you point it out to me?
I point to the wall like directly behind us.
All right, so I'm gonna go over to it and I'm gonna start like running around the edges of it with my dagger just to see if I can like pop it open or something.
It's such a weird feeling. It's nearly like it's there, but it's not there, and your mind tries to accept it, but all of a sudden it's not accepting it. That you're putting it there, and then it should just be hitting a wall, but it's not. But it is, and it's not, and you're like trying to run around it, and you can kind of feel the outline of it, but it doesn't seem you're able to like pry it off or anything like that.
Preston just thinks for a minute. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's worth a shot. And I put my hand. I open my spell book.
Yep.
I kind of flick to a page. I put my hand on the wall, and I cast knock.
The glass panel shutters in front of it. Or like this panel appears there, but then shatters instantly, and like glass kind of falls to the ground, but then kind of just like disappears in a smoke. And there is a dagger handle behind there. It has no actual blade, but it's just the actual handle part of a dagger.
Seeing this, can I check for any traps around it?
You don't see anything apart from just a solid piece of like indent in the wall with this dagger handle.
Preston just sighs deeply. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna work. Well, there's another second level spell slot.
I can't see any traps on it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Is my detect magic still in effect?
Yep. There is just screams amount of magic streaming. Like it seems like it's like flowing out of that dagger.
How much light is in the room at the moment, Nato?
Yeah, it's pretty lit up.
Okay.
You have no idea why, because there's no lights or torches or anything in this room itself.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand and I'm gonna try and grab the dagger.
I'm gonna cower in the corner while he does this.
Okay.
Well, I start to, and I just look around. I'm like, is this a good idea? Should I?
Stand back a little bit, buddy.
I stand back a little bit.
Indiana Jones mode.
Zane, stand closer.
As the mage hand tries to gather it, like touch it, it just kind of like fades away. The mage hand.
Oh, that's
Okay.
I'll try again.
What do I see, Nato?
Does the same thing happen when I cast the Mage Hand again?
Yeah. It just gets near and it goes to grab it, and it doesn't like fight the magic. It just kind of just.
It's like dissipates.
Yeah.
It's like...
Hey, Nato, you know those crystals that we've got?
Yeah.
Would I be able to use them to absorb the magic?
Not really. You
Okay.
If you had prior knowledge of how they do that.
I have an idea about putting the spells into the crystal. I just don't know how. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys, stand back.
Okay. And Preston closes his book and stands back.
I reach into my bag and I pull out my normal potion of healing and I give it to Preston.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, just in case.
But
You've only got 1 hit point. Fuck.
No, I don't. I've got 12.
No, he took the.
Oh, yeah,
superior
the potion. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Preston just like kind of nods and then puts it in his
Just in case. And I reach in, I put my hand on the dagger handle.
You die. No, just joking.
Dirty.
As soon as you touch the handle, all of a sudden you just feel this swirl and just wind pass through all of you, and it's like the dagger is like a black hole, and it is sucking in all of the just everything that was happening in this room. As you turn around, the walls are no longer there anymore.
I'm really stuck.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it just all of a sudden stops, and there's this handle of a dagger in your hand now.
I survived. Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
I don't know. It was probably a trap.
Your detect magic would still be up. There's no magic left in this room apart from what's coming off you guys.
Oh, this. I look outside. Do I see those 2 walls?
No, they're all gone.
Oh,
Is there Preston the handle? Is it still?
is the handle glowing still?
It's not glowing. It was just a normal handle. It looks like.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
for you, sorry, with detect magic, the handle is super glowing, pulsating.
Look, I don't want to sound more annoying than usual, but I could cast Identify, but it'll take 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna. All right, I'll take my potion back, thanks, and I'll put that back in my backpack. And am I okay to let go of this thing?
I just see him as with those hair trigger for bombs where you got to hold it down.
Yeah,
that's what I see. That's
exactly
what
what
I
I'm
see. That's what I
thinking.
see him looking like right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, the worst that could happen is if you let go, just everything resets to the way it was, and we can just go and get the dagger again. So if you just put it down.
I put it down on the floor.
Just be careful. Okay. Yep. Yes.
Yeah, it's on the floor.
Nothing
Okay.
seems to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, we both just like.
All right,
I'm gonna.
I pick it up and I'll put it in my bag.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna start to cast Identify as a ritual.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Original component palettes, and I pull out like. the
Guys,
stuff
we really need to figure out where the hell we're going now because I can see like 2 corridors. Is that what we can see?
Yeah.
Well,
It's everything is back to normal. You see the 2 kind of corridors you guys kind of came down, and yeah, Terra's still on the floor, and Zane's kind of just standing there like, what the fuck just happened?
calm down, Backstreet Boy. I was going to say, we could. Well, you have to rest.
Yeah, I was going. I need to rest.
You need to rest. Also,
I'd like to rest.
You can't spell Preston without rest.
I was going to say with Terra on the floor. Like, is he like completely dying at the moment, Nato?
No, he's just he's unconscious. He's not dying.
Okay.
Are we gonna do what, a long rest or a short rest?
I think we
Oh,
should
what?
rest here, like right here.
I'm not doing a fucking 8-hour rest in here. You kidding me?
Why not?
Why not?
We've got no spell slots, dude.
I pull out my knapsack.
We're gonna need to rest here. We're all gonna need to rest here.
If we're doing a long rest, I'll heal those.
I love
feel like
you
there's-
right now, Andrew, because you know as a DM this is a bad idea.
It's not just that, but it's so fucking meta. Like your characters wouldn't just be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna chill in here for 8 hours."
Yeah, I know.
Okay, all right then. Preston,
I reckon we should start making our way back to the surface.
Preston, you decide what we do, and you're the leader.
Well,
I want to vote.
Minutes. I'll cast as Identify, and then yeah, if we need to maybe rest up, then
Yeah.
we can't do it in here. It's way too dangerous. We don't even know what's in here. It took us this long to even just like deal with this room. We don't even know.
I vote we go back to the surface.
And then we can report back and then make an educated decision.
If we get back to the surface, do we have to do the puzzles again?
Who knows?
You know what? It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Because
Was there a sense of urgency? As
Well,
to
there
why we were
was,
down
but
here?
that's a good point. Like, do we need to?
But yeah, all of the town had been kidnapped by the
Yeah,
Red Wizard, and
we
was
have to.
and for some reason taken
Oh, yeah, they're all
down
dead.
into here for some reason.
Okay, yeah. So Preston just said we need to. We need to. These people could die if we go right now.
Well, we kind of got options of going back the way we came from anyway at the moment.
We're also down
Yeah,
a person.
that's true.
So we're no longer Eve and Steven.
My Identify spell would have cast by now. Hopefully, maybe, possibly.
You still have no idea what the fuck this dagger is.
I don't know what that dagger is.
The handle of this dagger. It, like, you try and you just know it's not even like pretty much the more that I could give you is you do know that it's not a weapon. It's definitely
So
something
it's
used
more-
for
It's
ceremony.
definitely not a
Nice.
weapon. It's more like an ornamental piece or
Yeah.
something set to, as a trigger or something. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a where'd it go? No.
God.
Preston
Hello.
disappears into the nothing. Yeah. So Bish? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
The bones aren't there anymore. Are they?
Yeah, the bones are still there. The bones were definitely
they?
not an illusion.
Oh, cool. Well then, I'm probably just like mucking around, looking for kind of cool skulls and everything. Like,
You find a few child skulls as you go through
Oh.
them and stuff like that.
Hey, Arthur, it's you.
Don't say that.
Yeah, where is Arthur at the moment?
Arthur's, as always, like nearly attached to your leg.
Oh, great.
All right. I'll be back in 2 secs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad,
Was there were there any like pieces of equipment down here? You said there was some like maybe pickaxes or
there was
something.
a
right?
whole bunch of like mining tools. They looked like some like broken lamps. They don't look like they have any oil kind of left in them anymore. And
Can I grab like the best looking pickaxe?
Yep. Yeah, you have a.
Does it look like a piece of shit, or is it?
Yeah, it kind of is. It's nearly got a bit of like wood rot into it, and it's a bit rusty.
Mm. Nah, I gotta use it.
No.
Yeah. No, the reason is because I don't actually have any melee weapons, so I gotta improvise.
Oh, okay. There you go. You got a pickaxe, so we can write some stats up for that if we need.
On brand.
Mm. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? You're now standing in this room.
I'm waiting for instructions.
Were there any other paths that we didn't explore? I mean, there were a few, weren't there? There was
pretty
like
sure there
other-
were.
Yeah.
If we go back to the
when
forks
you
and the
when you
did-
first walked into the actual place, it split into 3, and you went the center path. Remember, and then that
Okay.
led to this part of the place that you guys are now.
Okay, so we should go back and try some of these other paths.
I think what we should do though is this time.
Yeah, like so the dungeon went like that and then split into 3, and then you guys came to the center path which split into
Yeah.
2, and then you guys are now like up in that top part there.
Yeah. May I make a suggestion?
Mm.
Yeah, of course.
Sure thing.
This
Those are
time I
close enough.
think we all should go together. In the risk of not
Yeah,
actually killing each other. This
yeah,
time.
I agree. That it was too dangerous last time.
That's okay. Okay, well, I'm waiting for instructions again.
Well, do we need to take? We can take a short rest, but even then, that's an hour. So I don't know. Maybe I think we should. I think we should just go.
But it's a look. I've got I've still got 40 hit points. If you just want to take a rest, I can stay up.
Preston just said I'm unscathed as well, and I still have residual energy from my arcane ward, so I'm good too.
Yeah, we could stay up and let them rest for an hour. Did you want to do that?
What benefit I get out of a short rest?
Yeah, well,
You
like
get health back.
What are you sitting
All
on?
of it?
Charlie?
No, you can roll your hit die because you guys are level 4, so you got 4 hit dice to roll.
Yeah, but we also did hit die short rest on the ride back.
yeah.
you
So
did.
We haven't had a long rest since we killed the.
and even then, the long rest will only get you back half your hit die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. It's up to you guys. Look, I'm okay with staying up and guarding.
I
I need a long rest. I don't need a short rest.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can get. We all need a long rest, but we can't. These people
Then-
could die if we.
Then I guess we gotta press on. You know.
we gotta press on. Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
All
I
right.
mean, we've had enough smokers. Let's get back to work, lads.
All right. It's up to you guys. As I said, it's up to you.
All right.
I guess we go back to the fork in the road.
Yep. I think we go there.
What are you guys doing with Terra?
I'll pick him
Oh.
up. I'll put him on my shoulder.
Floating disc.
Oh, okay.
There
Hey,
you go.
that's worth something.
All right, so you guys kind of trek back through the like
I worked hard to prepare that spell, Alex. Fuck you.
the mirror part of the actual.
It wasn't wasted.
Dungeon area, and as soon as you kind of walk through, especially you, Daz, you definitely kind of recognize. Yeah, there's like that certain point once you get past the pressure buttons that you guys press, that like the dungeon seems to revert back to that more cavernous kind of look. Whether like that part itself was just an ancient temple that when this town seemed to mine into accidentally or something like that, but the rest of the dungeon, it's like the caverns that you're in now are a lot different. They're natural forming, or they're mined rather than carved like the actual temple part that you guys were in before. So you're back
Nice.
at the tri-fork in the road. So you have the left path and the right path, and you guys have come back from the center path.
Mate. I mean, we can't make any kind of educated decision about which path to go. So, I mean, what if we just leave it to chance and we roll the die and see what happens? And I'll look at trickery.
Yeah. Sure. So where are we going? Left or right?
What if we do 1 to 3 is left, 4 to 6 is right?
Okay. So I'll pull out my charlatan's die
Yep.
because I actually don't want to make a decision. So I guess we're going left.
Okay. And then Preston starts walking to the left.
All right, cool. All right, so what's the walking order, kids? Also, yeah, what are you doing? Are you bringing what's the name along with you as well, Tara, down here?
It's gonna take like how long to get back to the top? Because if it's not that long, we can just drop her off, or drop him off.
No, it was like 10 minutes from the actual fork itself. It was like a walk back
Oh,
up
okay,
to at least the cavern entrance.
I mean, we can quickly take Terra back to the top on the disc if we really need to.
Mm-hmm.
That way, we're not just carrying along. And then Zane, if you wanna just stay with them, you don't have to come with us.
Take the midget.
No, Terra, he'll be all right, but I don't know about everyone else. I still want to kind of be with you guys.
Ugh.
Okay. I understand. I understand.
I hate him.
He
But
shot me in the back.
He's
Preston
pretty
looks at him.
shit, hey.
Yeah.
Preston just says, if at any point you feel like you need to go back, then you do that. We'll find them.
Why do I think of a really wussy Prince Charming from Shrek for some reason?
Who?
Zane.
Zane, look, all right. DM
So are we going
right
down the
here.
left,
He
or
was,
we-
he was based on goddamn Han Solo, and you guys have just reverted him to this piece of shit.
Sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna go and take Terra back to the surface real quick.
All right, cool. Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
just kind of. The
When
rest
have
of you,
Zane left then?
huh?
Sorry. Preston's the only one that's been nice to him.
Han Solo, that piece of shit.
Can't believe you two.
So we're
Yeah.
going back to the surface?
No, only Preston is.
Yeah.
I'm only to drop off Terra.
All right, I'll go back with you.
All right.
And I just want to do a quick sleight of hand.
All right.
On what?
I'm not telling you.
Well, I
19.
mean, do I roll a perception to see if I notice it, or?
What did you get?
19.
All right,
Preston's balls.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Fumble?
Yeah. So you guys head up
Bit
to
of a
the
tickle.
head up to the surface. You get to the surface, and there's like, God, there's just like a really damaged soldier, kind of like not soldier, sorry, more like a resistant fighter. He's kind of like at the entrance of the tunnel. He's like holding his like right arm a bit. There's a bit of blood kind of coming off it, and he's like, "You guys, did you get everyone?"
We're still looking. But we have a casualty. They'll be safer up here.
And he like instantly recognizes Terra. Holy shit! Like, how many did they throw at him?
Hi.
I've never seen him taken down.
I'm trickery.
That was me.
Hey Nato, where are they dropping off Terra?
Like right at the entrance.
Hey, if you recall, so the way it worked was there was a fork, right? And then there was another fork.
No, there was a fork, and then it split, and the split went.
It was circled around.
Yeah. See, there's the split here that went each way, and then you guys went up, and then that's when that circled around.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I got
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly drop them off, and then
Yep.
I'll.
Beautiful.
We can't. I can't stay too long, but
Yeah.
Just look after him,
All
and
right.
then I help them off the disc. I'm gonna keep the disc active as long as I can.
Yeah.
Yep.
I help him get him off the disc, and
It lasts an hour.
Okay. Yeah. You got time. And then
Yeah.
sorry, what were you gonna say, Ben?
I was just helping him get him off the disc. So yeah, and then I'm ready to walk back in there with him.
All right. Cool.
If you want to have a rest, you can sit on the disc as we go.
No, it's all right. Just keep walking.
Okay.
Preston proceeds to offer his disc for the trickery.
All
Sit
right.
on.
So
I can't sit on it though.
And
No, you can't. Usually someone else has to sit on it, Preston.
all right. So Preston.
hell.
Preston gets back to the tri-intersection. So what's
Yep.
the go now?
So we going left?
Cool.
Left?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the three that didn't go. Can you roll me a perception roll, please?
Sure.
Yep. Natural 20.
Trickery.
You see the light.
Trickery's not with Preston.
What?
Yeah, you.
So I get to roll anything.
Wait, okay, so trickery came back.
No. Preston came back, but Preston was just in his own little world, and then he's just not noticed the trickeries. I think he's just got used to trickery always being silent behind him, and then.
But don't I get to roll anything at all?
You can roll. Go for it.
Oh fuck! Hold on. Oh, that's a 7 on the die. I ain't got shit.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
a
didn't
9.
see him. Yeah.
Okay, so Preston's back with him.
No.
No, I'm back on my own.
Preston's just walking back.
Oh, so we alone? Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah,
Preston's come back and trickery's not there.
Yep.
And he hasn't noticed.
With that roll, definitely
I'm
not.
Okay.
No. I'm just like, hey guys, I'm back.
We're
back. Sorry.
Where's trickery?
He's right. Oh.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Did you run off again or something?
He maybe.
Wait, did you lose him?
No, I mean I didn't lose him. I just.
Trickery turned into a puppy.
He's a puppy now.
Yeah. What perception rolls did you got? You rolled. What did you get? Oz.
I got an extra 20.
Yeah. There's a little piece of paper in his. There's a couple of pieces of paper, and you can see the dagger also on his belt as well, like the dagger handle.
There's. Oh wait, there's a couple of pieces of paper. Where?
But yeah, they're just kind of tucked into like a belt or anywhere like on Preston. I don't
Preston?
know.
Hey,
Somebody that could be tucked like easily on him without him even noticing.
Okay, don't move. I grab the paper and I grab the handle.
Hey, where'd that come from? Hey, that's that thing Trickery had.
Well,
Maybe someone's taken Trickery.
all right, shut up. I unfold.
Oh my god, we have to help him.
I unfold the paper.
No, one of them like you don't unfold them yet.
Oh, okay.
One of
Oh,
them has
sorry.
Preston written on him, and one has Dazza written on him.
Oh, okay, you could have said that. Okay.
Oh, I didn't get a chance.
sorry, Nato.
Yeah.
One's in the shape of a puppy.
I still open it.
Okay, which one are you opening?
Preston.
Preston. All right. So on the note, it
What does
says.
it say? What does it say? What does it say? What does it
says,
say?
I'm sorry.
Hey, is that my name on that?
Shh, shut up.
It says, I'm sorry. I had to leave. This is something I had to do. Hopefully you'll understand one day.
I can't read. Here, this is for you. And
Oh my god.
I go-
Holy shit.
Wait, if he can't read, how do you know it said Preston then?
He didn't. He just grabbed it and looked at it.
open one. I was waiting for Nato to read the thing.
That was
Okay.
amazing.
I
Alright, so-
I give the other one that says Dazza, but I hold on to the handle. I give the other one to Preston as well. The one that says Dazza.
So yeah, that's what you flick it over.
So he gives us the wrong ones because he can't read them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
I
meant.
can't
How do you
read.
know what name was what if you can't read?
There we go.
I'm holding on to the handle. Nato.
All right. Yeah, so Preston, you have Daz's one in your hand, and Preston,
Alright.
Daz, you have Preston's one in your hand.
I start reading it.
The
what's
I read it
Dazza,
out loud.
The one for Daz.
the Dazza one or the okay?
Was it
I'm like,
so-
no, I'm so like excited. I was like, oh, okay, no, and I go to read it. I didn't really pay attention.
So yeah, you get like you get one sentence. He goes, Daz, mate. I know we talked a lot of shit while drinking at the SandBrokers. Did you want to keep reading?
No, I'd be like, oh.
Keep reading.
Okay, I keep reading.
All right, but I remembered something important that I need to do. I'll be back one day. Look after Preston.
Oh, what?
My name's on here.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, well, what does the other one
wait.
say?
Where do you think he went?
Okay, then I read Preston's one. Wait, you already read it, didn't you?
Yeah, I said Preston's one says, "I'm sorry, I had to leave. This is something I had to do. Hopefully, you'll understand one day."
But
What?
But is there a piece of paper for me, or
No.
was that gone?
Preston's like, no, there's one here for you. And I like try to find just like an empty
like
bit of
right
paper
one
or
in there, like
yeah.
Are you
It
juggling
says,
your testicles?
it says, Bish, please. I left.
bye.
Bye.
Trickery left.
It'll. P.S. Yes, I left.
Cut
Is
the
there-
bullshit. What, trickery left? Is that what those letters say?
I don't know. He was with me, and then he wasn't. He left us these notes. He must have had something to do, and he had to leave.
Is there one
us.
for me?
So we're just gone.
Yes.
Can I hear it? Can you read it to me?
I go in my bag and I. Dear Oz,
Yeah.
You're a dick.
Yeah.
you are all right. I have
Yeah.
to go. Keep being all right.
Yeah.
P.S. Don't pick on Preston.
No, that's not going to happen.
Trickery said that.
It doesn't matter what trickery said. Don't really care. I put the handle in the bag.
Okay. You
Yeah.
chuck the handle into the bag.
Yep.
Where do you think he went?
Who cares? Let's go.
Nope.
I don't know. I have no idea where Trickery could have gone.
He's been Oh no, he hasn't told me that.
What hasn't he told you?
No.
Did you know?
Do you think he's gonna be all right?
Trickery can look after himself.
I think look. He took off at one point. Remember when we were getting to
Yeah.
the town? He made his way here, like to the entrance on his own. I'm sure that he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, you're right. Trickery is one with the shadows. Yeah, okay, he'll be fine.
This kind of worries
Why
me a
did you
little
say
bit.
it like
though.
that, person?
I don't know. I'm just
I-
freaking out a little bit. I just don't understand what's happening. He was supposed to help us. No, he's not helping us.
Where's Arthur, by the way?
Still by your leg.
Okay, all right.
Is Zane still with him?
Yeah.
No.
Aren't you excited? You trade one rogue for another rogue. Now you got Zane, everybody's favorite pal.
Yay.
It'll be dead by midnight.
Preston's the only one like, yeah, Zane.
Let's be fair. We were on myself, Preston, and Ali. Well, I was going to say Dazza. We were with Tara on the other team, and we were high fiving. We didn't really see what was happening with. Zane.
Yeah, that's
we
true,
can't
yeah.
really hate him.
Oh,
so,
great. Now I'm just going to look like a real bish.
yeah.
Bish, please.
God damn it. All right.
Our
I'm
son
okay.
of a bitch.
Oh, look. As this happens, I kind of increasingly get like not worried.
Emotional.
Yeah,
You're
kind of
crying. I can
upset.
see
No,
I see the
I get-
tears.
I
Oz
get
is
kind of-
absolutely
it's okay, Oz,
bawling. There are orc-sized tears falling from his eyes.
No, nothing like that. I'm just
My
like,
tears,
would
they
like
felt
to
like waterfalls.
I don't show it too much, but I do kind of feel worried.
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to say, I check my wallet.
Oh shit! I checked my bag.
There's a few gold pieces missing out of it.
Son of a bitch! That was the sleight of hand. Son of a bitch!
It's almost like he left a piece of himself here with us.
Oh, I thought he did sleight of hand when he was walking out.
Yeah, he did. But he also.
That was the sleight of hand to me. Son of a bitch! I knew
Show me
it.
on the orc doll where he sleight of handed.
So yeah, you guys are now a foursome instead of a
An
five.
awesome.
Zane's gone?
No, of the original.
He's not part of the team.
The original BKers. You guys are now down to a 4, and
BKers.
yeah, you have two different paths to lead down. Which are you guys still
well-
considering going down the left path?
I think Trickery would have wanted us to go down the left path.
Cool. Let's go down the right.
What? But he said the left path. He
Shut up. I walk to the right, Nato.
All right.
Oh,
you,
I guess
you,
we're
yeah,
going
you
that
start
way.
walking down the right path.
I follow.
All right.
I kind
I
of
follow as well.
grumble a little bit that I'm upset that he took some of my gold. Son of a bitch.
Oh, what was that? Oh, did you say something?
Shut up.
What? No, I just thought everything. Okay.
Do you want to die today?
I mean, no, I don't want to die
Then
any day. I
quiet.
like living.
And I
But
keep walking.
okay.
All right, yeah. So the five of you continue walking down. Trickery disappeared off to the winds. You guys walk down the path for about a good 5-6 minutes until you start to get to a point where it doesn't seem like the path continues forward anymore.
Oh, son of a bitch. Let's just go back.
No, that's not what's going on. As you kind of get to a point, you kind of look down, and the path continues downwards. There's a little ladder in front of you guys.
Oh.
A little ladder.
Okay.
Little ladder for little legs.
Pick
Oh.
over is what's down there. Call Zane over.
Absolutely nothing. It just seems to continue down the path.
Should we maybe go down that? I mean, we don't have any other options apart from.
Going down another pathway. Yeah.
I thought
We-
Oz
we-
goes
we-
first.
Wait, who?
You.
Why?
What?
I said why.
Oh, because
If there's something dangerous down there, you're the most capable.
because it's
Well, maybe you and Bish are equally capable.
No, it's because it's a little ladder and he's the biggest guy.
Oh,
I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
I
Is
mean,
that-
yeah, okay.
Fine. I'll go down.
All right. Yeah, as you head down the ladder, you don't seem to have any problems.
Preston's gonna follow him.
All right. Yeah. Preston is now down the ladder.
How long is the?
Look,
Oh.
it's about this like a standard, house kind of ladder height.
Down
Yeah.
or up?
Down.
Down.
Mhm.
Can I kick Zane down?
All right. I need you to roll an attack roll for me.
Oh.
damn.
Oh wait, an actual attack?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I want to
Please
see
roll.
if you'll actually. He's a quick kind of what do you call it? Rogue.
Can I try? Yeah, I was.
I'm behind the fucker.
How many? Yeah, how tall is this ladder exactly?
Oh, look. Let's just say 8 foot.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
not that hard.
No,
It's
no.
not that high.
Attack?
Yeah.
Someone do the
Am I
superhero
not
pose when they jump.
I just-
We're
Just
attacking?
you can add.
I
your-
just roll 20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and add your dex to it.
Okay, dexterity. Okay, 13.
All right, you just get him. Okay. He is just about to start like spinning himself around to like lower himself down the hall, and you kind of lift your foot up and just nudge it on his butt just as he does that, and he falls
Yes.
face first down into the tunnel.
This is Sparta, bitch.
I was gonna say, is there any way? Oh no, don't worry about it. Leave it. I'm just gonna leave
He
it.
takes 4 damage and is just like, he doesn't even get up. He kind of like just curls up into like a ball and just starts crying.
Poor bastard.
I go over to
Oh
him
my
and I
God.
pick him up.
We've
Like,
broken him.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bish, what are you doing?
I don't know what I've done. I just want to save my friends. They're probably already dead, and they won't leave me alone.
No, that's fine. We're gonna find them. We'll find them. It's
Oh
okay.
my
It's okay,
God.
buddy. It's okay.
I've done nothing wrong.
It's okay. I just hug him. I'm just like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
I should have wrote in the note that it was Zane's fault I left.
Oh.
That would have been good. Where's Bish?
Yeah, Bish, now you're
Oh,
at the,
I've just,
you're at the
just-
top of this ladder now,
I
looking
think
down
I'm
at
there
this
with her.
scene. Kind of just.
I've just gone down normal, like nothing happened.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
This evilest paladin.
Nice.
Hang on a second. I want to go down there.
Actually,
Zane, it's okay, buddy.
actually, yeah, Ali, roll me a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
shit.
She about to snap and be like, ah, and like, go all
Ooh.
Arthas on us.
Hit the Bish switch.
Oh. Ah, it looks like you got Paladin set to evil.
23.
Okay,
Oh my god.
nothing seems to happen. You all of a sudden you feel a swell inside of you for a second, but you know, nearly like when you get a bit of like heartburn or even like a bit of vomit, and you kind of just force that down inside of you for a second. And then you kind of like you just give it a little shake, and you're like, okay, that was weird, and then you continue forward.
Too much jerky.
All right, so you guys are now
Little indigestion.
all down the yeah. That's kind of what it felt like, but it felt weird.
I know.
That's his fear, yeah.
Indigestion's a bit weird every now.
Son of a bitch! I gave him my last piece of bread.
Yeah. So you guys walk. You guys, do you want to continue? You are continuing forward. Yes. There was nothing. What's the marching order for everybody?
I think it's Oz, then me, then Zane, then Dazza, then Bish.
All right, Daz, I need you. I mean, Oz.
I think.
Oz,
Yeah.
I need you to make a dex save for me.
Oh shit!
Oz, you have danger sense.
It's okay. I do have danger sense.
I got you, bro.
Thank you.
You are just about to step foot
Yep.
onto a wire, and you look down, and there's a little wire underneath you.
Okay, nobody move.
I like stop inches from him because I
Do
didn't.
not
Like, stop. I was like,
move, nerd.
what? What is it?
There's tripwire right here.
Did you trip on it?
bugger right here. Some tripwire.
What-
I doesn't quite now.
What do we do? Do we? Trickery knew what to do here. I wish he was here.
It's tripwire, you
Oh.
idiot.
Do we?
Don't trip on it.
How low is it, Nago?
Like it's like ankle high. And you hear like a little voice behind you. He's like, I can disable it if you guys want.
Oh, Zane. Yeah.
Zane.
Okay. Are you?
Oh, I thought it was Arthur.
Yeah, I said it right for a second.
A little Arthur voice.
Yeah.
I know you had nimble fingers. We're far out.
All right.
Zane, come. And I go over to him and I'm just like, you can help us.
Yeah.
Oh, we've broken him.
And
Okay.
yeah, he just kind of shakes his head for a second, just kind of centering himself for a second, and then kind of reaches into his bag, and he's got a bunch of tools, like a little clip kind of thing, and then this weird hook kind of tool that he has, and he kind of leans down and he grabs the wire, and he just with his tips of his finger, and then starts following along. And then he gets to just a bit of the wall, and then he kind of leans down and he starts you just see him kind of pull the tool out, work on it for a bit, and beautiful. Yeah. And then he puts the hoop kind of looking tool in there, and then it just kind of leaves that in there, and then snips the wire, and then pulls the hook tool out, and the wire kind of falls to the ground.
Oh, good job. That was so. Oh my god. Good job, Zane. I pat him on the back.
He kind of looks at you like, thanks, ma'am, but I'm not a child. But
I'm not. I didn't mean. Oh.
Can you
Trickery
move?
could've done
Man, I'm
Good
so
job.
bad with this stuff.
and he's he pats you on the shoulder. And he's like, I appreciate it, man. It's just
You just helped us out, and it just,
okay.
I'm just trying to say you did. Okay.
And then he starts walking forward by himself, in front of you guys.
Hey, what? Be careful. Okay. I'll follow him. I'm chasing behind him, oh my god, be careful. You have to be careful.
All right, so you guys walk. Yeah, you guys continue forward for a little while until it gets the cavern starts to open. The pathway opens up into a huge kind of cavern, a big cavernous area, and it's strangely well lit. And as you look down, there's just a lot of glowing coming from the ground.
Yep.
From the ground.
Yep. What are you guys doing? You're at the entrance to this massive cavern.
And there's glowing from the ground. Is it what is it what kind of light is emanating from it? Is it a light or?
It's like a bluey green kind of glow coming off the ground. In big patches everywhere.
What would I recognize what it is?
Do you want to get close enough to have a look?
Sure.
All right. As you start stepping towards one of these patches, that the patch starts to shake a bit.
Okay. Okay. What do I do? Do I keep going? Preston's gonna take it just another step forward, really cautiously.
They start shaking and they don't stop. They just keep shaking.
I step back.
They slowly stop shaking.
Good job.
I don't know what it is, but I scared it. It's shaking in fear.
I look over at Bish, and I say, "Want to try stuff?"
Excuse
Hey,
me?
whoa. Wait till we get back to the surface, big boy.
the light's hitting you in the good way, is it there, Oz?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
mood lights, eh?
My darling, now, taking up your light, babe.
Would you like this dance? No.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I was gonna say, no. I mean, would we want to try and do something to these things?
Huh?
I don't know. Let's just go step on these things.
Okay.
Cool. I want to step on one of them.
All right, as you get close to it, all of a sudden, they start violently shaking, and then just as you like raise your foot, a big puff of pollen comes in, straight shooting at your face.
Great.
I'll cover my nose.
Oh, no.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight.
Oh, NATO.
I leave for 5 minutes. And I get yourselves killed.
Yeah. There we go.
Also, thank you, Griffin. My dog is adorable.
All right, yeah. So that's tonight. I just like to. We have a few thanks for people. I did miss a few people.
Thank you, Zane.
Damn it, Barry. Thank you, Zane. They're our favorite person.
For,
damn it, Barry
helping
has
us with that trap.
followed. And Plastic Fuser also followed as well. Also,
Thanks, guys.
shout out to Luna. I saw Luna in there for a bit as well. And Spite
Spazzy.
Smite School as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for following. You can always catch us every week at this time, every fortnight. I do it usually this D&D, so go check us out. It is here at I Know NATO. You can always check me out at I Know NATO on the Twitters. Preston, or my beautiful friend Andrew, where can they find you and the beautiful product you do with that beautiful Dazza slash?
All right, so me and Daz are over there. We do a podcast and stream called A Couple of NPCs. You can follow us on all things social media, Twitch, YouTube, all that good shit. This week's podcast came out yesterday, so make sure to check that out. And you can follow me personally at aclay1788 Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me personally at BlueShift77 on Instagram and Twitter as well.
You can follow my dog, but he doesn't have a Twitter. You can just physically
Why
follow
hasn't he got
Give
an
him an
Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah, why hasn't he got an Instagram yet?
Dogstagram.
Yeah,
Oh
Dogstagram.
my god. Waste of potential. Hashtag.
Bish
His
slash
name is-
Ali. Where can they find you and all the beautiful things you are a part of on the internet?
You can find me everywhere at Miss Haley Hart, and you can also hear me on the Hungry Gamers podcast, a part of the 8-Bit Network. So just search hashtag 8-Bit Collective and to find other great podcasts.
Your voice is like too good at advertisement.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Cut.
Dash, where can they find you and all the lovely things you're a part of on the internets?
You can find me at Dash Gamers on Twitter. You can also find me on soundcloud.com/dashculture with my buddy, where we host our pop culture podcast every fortnight. And also Dash and Holmesy Take Your Hearts, our Persona 5 book club podcast, along with the 8-Bit Collective as well. You can follow me at Alex.
Welcome to the show, baby.
Sorry, Ben.
What?
I was getting to you, but yeah, sorry. Griffin put tentacles in the chat, so that distracted me for a second. But Benny, where can they find you on the internet?
I won't be on the D&D for a little while, which is why my character he went away for a little bit.
Yes.
So you can follow me at the Spawny13 on Twitter. I host the 8-Bit Mania Wrestling podcast, and follow us at We Are 8-Bit for all the 8-Bit stuff. And Flashpoint podcast as well. You can check that one out on iTunes, Google Podcast, all those great, sweet, awesome places. But I'll be back for D&D in about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's like what, 3, maybe 4 sessions?
Yeah. So his character.
Yeah,
is-
probably about 3 sessions.
Yeah. So
I'm
his
guessing at the
character will
moment.
be off doing something, and maybe
Oh,
not.
I'm getting fucking wrecked, boys.
That's late October, isn't it?
He's like, oh, I gotta have a drink, boys.
I probably won't be back until at least October.
Fuck, man.
Shit.
We'll figure some stuff out. We might be
Yeah.
able to do some non-canon. I wouldn't mind another battle royale now with you guys up at this.
Yeah.
point.
That last one shot was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, Yeah, we'll figure something out. Like, if you want to take a break from DMing as well, NATO, I could, put something
Yeah,
together.
well, the thing is, it's just because I won't be available on Thursday night.
Yeah.
So we can use other nights. and
He also
stuff.
he's also dying in real life and getting resurrected on the cross. He's Jesus.
Fair enough.
He does look a little bit. Yeah.
I'm like that guy in the Killers song. Looks like Jesus.
But yeah, also
Stepping out of the cage is just fine.
check out
Yeah.
my other stuff. I forgot to plug
No, he
that.
looks like a gentleman.
Go check out my anime podcast, A Plus Anime, and go check out my interview podcast, Game Bro on Game Bro, twitch.tv/Game Bro podcast. Go check that out. And I'm gonna send this somewhere. I usually forget to send them somewhere, so I'm gonna send this somewhere.
Where are you sending it?
So
Who's
many tentacles. And is your tentacle monster cuddling that?
Who are you sending it to, NATO?
It's like got the tentacle around you.
Yeah,
Our good friend Nate.
It's kind of copper
Wait,
feel.
who?
Our good friend Nazy. That's about the only one
Like
I'm following that's online at the moment, so I'm gonna send
Fair
it over
enough.
to Nazy.
Hi,
Alright.
Nosy.
Say hi to
Hi,
her.
Nazy.
Tell her to go play some D&D.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
Alright, Nazy.
You got chestnuts. you
Goodbye,
got
all.
your
We love you
soul,
lots.
you
Mwah.
got invisible ones.
D&D Beyond.
It's D&D.
It's Dazzering Dazza.
I got it set up with Preston.